Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. And Mondays at Kid Glove means it's Marketing Mondays. I am Katie Ripa, VP Account Director at Kid Glove, and we are a boutique ad agency that's located in Lincoln and Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, so a few weeks back, we chatted about building trust and sharing value via your social media channels, specifically for those in the financial services world. But today, let's chat about engaging your audience on social media. So, the financial services industry is very competitive. And if you are in this industry, you are doing whatever you can do to stand out and to reach your audience. What we are finding is one of the best places to engage with your audience is on social media. The key is creating a strategy that has attention-grabbing content that simply cannot be ignored. The magic key is creating that strategy by looking at social media best practices and leveraging the best of the best to engage your audience as we roll closer to 2022. So before I go on, I have a question that I want you to keep in mind. How engaging are you? Here are my top 5 most engaging social media practices that I want you to keep top of mind. Okay, my first one is to create contests, giveaways, and polls. Second is to share educational content. The third one is to train employees to be your advocates. The fourth is celebrate company milestones. And the last one is to advertise. All right, so let's start with my first one, which also happens to be 3 of my very favorite things: create contests, giveaways, and polls. Let's say your main goal is to increase more foot traffic at a specific bank location. You can create a contest that invites people into the branch to participate. And the more you can get them to engage, and don't forget to relate the contest to social media, the better. The key is a great social media contest is in the promotion of the prizes. Make sure that everything is clearly stated on how the contest is going to roll out. You can also do something similar with a giveaway. So let's say you're a credit union and it's your 40th anniversary and you want real testimonials of why people love you. Create a social post that encourages people to comment and share their favorite memory of the credit union for a chance to win a gift card or a gift of some sort. Polls are also a solid way to engage an audience on a budget. So let's say you want to be more active on Instagram, but your team doesn't have the time to make the content. So consider launching fun polls a few times a week. Think of fun little this or that questions that people would want to vote on. Just because you're a financial institution doesn't mean you can't branch out. It can be a seasonal poll, such as, which is better, pumpkin spice or apple? And as long as you're connecting with your audience and putting some personality behind the brand, you can create polls for anything. One important detail, though, to keep in mind is compliance. Be sure to check your local and federal compliance requirements and outline that in your social media strategy so your team knows what's okay to post and what's not. All right, so the second one is share educational content. So as a financial institution, you're in a very special place where people are wholeheartedly trusting you with their money. And not many businesses can say that they have that much trust from their customers. Your customers are already looking to you as a leader, whether they know it or not. People love learning, and they love learning from brands and businesses that they look up to. So consider sharing educational content and use social media to promote it. If you're a bank, for example, that creates content already, social media is the perfect place to share it and get it out into the universe. If you don't already create that content, that's okay. Feel free to use outside content, but always credit your source. Okay, here are 3 ideas for content ideas. The first one is a blog article. You could write something along the lines of how to increase your credit score. You could do an infographic, and the idea behind the infographic could be a guide to buying a new home. Or you could also offer a checklist that is in PDF form, and it could be about documents that you need to have when you are going to apply for an auto loan. Providing this content in a social post or a multiple post series is a great way to share this information. If you have more time and resources, you can create branded guides or infographics. The more you can position yourself as a thought leader, the more likely your customers will bring more business to you later. All right, the next one is train employees to be advocates. With a little training, bank tellers and loan officers can be your biggest social media advocates. Encouraging employees to share on their pages, tag your institution, and even use hashtags. Depending on their social media use, they may need additional training for each social media platform. What should they post about? Well, they can share posts about company initiatives, campaigns, giveaways, and outings with a personal perspective. This brings more personality to your brand, so you're not just like everybody else. All right, the next one is celebrate company milestones. While your social media channels should be about what customers want to learn or see, you should also share big company milestones. You should share your celebrations. If it's your bank's 10th anniversary, for example, make a post about it and include a shout out to customers. If your beloved credit union president is retiring after serving for 50 years, share a post about that. And most importantly, include a photo or a video. Sharing these company milestones gives your audience a nice break from the financial content, and it helps them bridge the gap between you as a business and you as a brand personality. All right, the next one and the last one is advertise. If you've tried all of these other social media best practices and have started seeing results, it's time to move into something a little bigger: ads. Social media ads are a great way to maximize goals for specific campaigns or to find new customers. So set aside a monthly budget dedicated to a campaign and outline measurable goals. If this is too far a stretch and it doesn't feel comfortable to you, then dabbling in boosting your posts might be your answer. So putting dollars towards strategic posts ensures more people will see them and interact with them, and will give your posts the boost that they might need. Okay, now let's reflect back on that question I asked you at the very beginning. How engaging are you? Now, what can you adapt from what I just talked about to be even more engaging than I'm sure you already are? Okay, social media is growing and changing every year, and the more you can stay on top of these trends, the easier it'll be to adapt new ones, and the easier it'll be to engage with your audience and grow your social media channels. Okay, we just went over my top 5 engaging social media best practices that you can start implementing now to give yourself a kickstart in 2022. The first one was create contests, giveaways, and polls. The second was share educational content. The third was train employees to be advocates. The fourth was celebrate company milestones. And the fifth one was advertise. In case you missed the previous video that I did on social media best practices. It was the 5 ways to build trust and share value via social media. You can visit kidglove.com/finance to check it out. Okay, we are here to assist you with all things marketing to ensure your success on all platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and until next time, have a great day. Bye.